I think when you look at the synopsis of the film, and before you even see a frame and just sort of knowing what it's about, I think one of the first things I thought of was F for Fake, Orson Welles' film about acknowledgement. Yes, great. If you have not seen it, you should. And I think it would make a great double feature with this, actually. Were there any films that or otherwise that sort of guided how to approach this topic?
Not really.
Okay. Okay.
No, what happened is when Tim embarked on his experiment, he was confident, but he didn't really know how it was going to turn out. He did not know, for instance, that building the room was going to take the better part of a year. So what you're watching or experiencing is a documentary that was really made, I want to say, it unfolded in real time. I mean, the filmmakers didn't know what was going to happen because Tim didn't know what was going to happen, and we tried for a year to reach David Hockney, and without success. And so when we finally went to see him, he actually agreed to see us. He wanted to meet Tim, but he didn't want to be filmed for a variety of reasons. But then when we got to his house, he and Tim got along like a house on fire. So he said, "Okay, you can film the meeting when Tim was going to show the device." The entire project was kind of unfolded like that, very spontaneously, in terms of how long it might take Tim to paint the painting. He was kind of gauging the length of time on how long it took Vermeer, approximately how long it seemed to take Vermeer to paint. Each picture was about 6 months. So there really wasn't, F for Fake was mentioned, but there really wasn't a model because it was so intensely verite, I want to say. It was so... I guess I want to say to our fellow documentarians, I think it might be interesting for you to know that, so Tim Jennison, whenever he sat down to paint, he knew to conduct his experiment, he'd have to conduct it impeccably. And this meant recording every brushstroke. So as you know from the film now what kind of person he is, he set up 9 cameras. So every time he sat down to paint, he had them all clicked to a remote. So he was a man alone in a room painting with 9 cameras covering the whole thing, just himself. So that's what by and large, the painting section is comprised of Tim shooting himself. And then every day he would text me when he'd finished painting for the day. He'd text me when he was ready to debrief me, and we would do a video Skype, and he'd built himself kind of a makeshift Interatron with the red camera beside a video monitor with my face so that he could speak more easily, rather than having to just debrief awkwardly to a camera with no one there.